What's going on? Netflix just dropped a 1-minute clip of the first episode in Squid Game Season 3, and I confirm this is real. This is by Netflix. Did they get hacked or what? In today's video, I'm gonna be explaining exactly what the first minute of Squid Game Season 3 Episode 1 really means. And I will be even including some leaked pictures that got released with it. This is gonna be absolutely shocking. I can't believe this is happening this early. Like and subscribe right now if you want Gi-hun to win the games for good luck. It could work. Alright, so let's jump right into it. At the start of the clip, we have the guards analyzing their premises, and then the clip goes to Gi-hun, and then he says, "Why did you keep me alive?" We can see this exact same clip that was shown to us in the Squid Game Season 3 trailer. Gi-hun is clearly so agitated and just fed up with the games, especially since he lost his friend recently, Jung-bae, in the most brutal way possible. The frontman really did want to teach Gi-hun a lesson for rebelling against the games. Gi-hun gets really angry and approaches one of the guards, to then be held gunpoint on him. But then we see a clip that we saw from the trailer as well, where Gi-hun grabs the gun and ends up putting it to his head. I believe the safety switch was on by one of the guards. Imagine it wasn't. The frontman would definitely not be happy about that. Gi-hun really wants to die, clearly. He says multiple times, "Shoot me and kill me." Gi-hun is out of control, so more of the guards have to take control of the situation and have to hold him down. This scene is very similar to one of the teaser sneak peek photos, the same as my thumbnail guys, the one you clicked on. This is beyond cool now. We get to see the actual video now. I really don't know why Netflix released this clip so quickly though. They didn't do the same with season 1 or 2. Maybe because it's the final and they want to hype it up as much as possible. Then we come across a clip showcasing 4 of the main players. We have Gum-ja, Kim Jun-hee, Cho Ha-won-ju, and Park Young-sik. And they all looked so shocked and confused, and don't really know what to do in this situation. Ha-won-ju will come through though. She always has a backup plan. She's one of the most fierce players in the room. We then come across a clip of Kang Dae-ho. If you forgot, in season 2 episode 7, the final episode, Kang Dae-ho starts to freak out when Ha-won-ju orders him to get more ammo for the guns. But then he starts to hear more gunshots and then starts to shake. This is because his PTSD from when he used to be in the Marines. I used to think he's faking being in the Marines just to impress Jung-bae to join the team with him and Gi-hun and In-ho, but he actually did experience war beforehand. So this can explain why he's so shook in this scene. Then we come across a clip of player 100, player 226, and another player that was featured in the opening clip of the rope bridge game in the season 3 trailer. And they honestly don't look bothered one bit. One of them is even smirking a bit with his mouth open. But I'm not surprised because this is the O team. But I wonder guys, where the heck is Na-min-gyo? He's probably taking more of Thanos' drugs. I wouldn't be surprised. Gi-hun is still wimping on the ground, saying, "Why didn't you kill me?" He really wants to die. He's just had enough. And I don't blame him honestly. Then we see a clip that's very interesting. He says something shocking. He goes, "You won." He's actually referring to the frontman when he's saying this. There's one man Gi-hun has a personal issue with in the games, and that's In-ho. He doesn't care about the guards, he doesn't care about the salesman, or whoever works there. Just the frontman. And then we come over to In-ho, the frontman, and we get to see his reaction to this absolute madness. But he's just calmly drinking his whiskey as usual, and he's watching Gi-hun saying, "You won," over and over again. In-ho's reaction is quite dull if I'm being honest. It's definitely because of the amount of whiskey he's having. He has been in the games for the whole of season 2, pretending to be a player 001. I think he's tired and doesn't ever want to do that again, so I can understand why In-ho just wants to sit back now, watch the games, and just enjoy his drink. But he also seems to be quite upset. A lot of people speculate, including me, and we saw him being sad in the trailer as well. But I'm confident to say that in this season, I feel like In-ho could seek redemption. Maybe not completely because he's gone way too far with everything he's done, but I feel like In-ho can redeem himself at the end of season 3, especially with his brother Jun-ho, who finally broke into the island. I think that will impact him as well, and I'm equally excited for Jun-ho to come face to face to In-ho as I am to Gi-hun, seeing who the frontman really is. I think these will be the two main highlights of the season. I think In-ho will rethink his life decisions though. In this clip we can see also a coffin open. We know for a fact that this is after the rebellion occurred, and all the other players are just looking at it, not knowing what to do, and then puts his empty glass down. I thought In-ho would be a Jack Daniels guy, but I guess I'm wrong. He also has his frontman mask on the table to keep it beside him at all times. He then reaches for his phone, picks it up, and then boom, the clip ends. Just like that, we got put on a small cliffhanger. But you know what? It's okay, because Squid Game Season 3 is coming out in 19 days, just under 3 weeks, so it really isn't that big of a deal. But this is where I combine the leaked pictures now. I don't leave you guys on a cliffhanger. Did you really think I was gonna leave you guys on a cliffhanger? No, I'm not that guy, so let me show you what happens after this clip now. The clip ended with the frontman hopping on call, but nothing else showed after that. There was a leaked picture though that showed the frontman on call, and the subtitles were on the bottom, and it says, "Kill them all." So this is very interesting because we can add all this up together now. In season 2, Jun-ho, In-ho's brother, was trying to find the island the entire time, but kept failing because of how hidden the island really was. He did manage in season 2 to get on one of the islands, but one of his partners got hit by a bomb, and that was bad. We can infer that In-ho is saying kill them all, not for the players, but for Jun-ho's crew. It doesn't make any sense for In-ho to say kill all the players. In the trailer we can see Jun-ho alone breaking into a VIP room, and on the teaser we can see him on the island alone with scuba gear. We can speculate that Jun-ho's crew is on a boat getting close to the island in episode 1. And then the frontman gets alerted and tells the guards to shoot the crew members down. But clearly Jun-ho is still alive alone later on, so he's the only one that gets to shore safely and breaks in later on. But that's crazy that now we know Jun-ho found the island only in the first episode. Before this got leaked, I thought Jun-ho wouldn't have made it to the island for until at least episode 3. We had a few other leaked pictures, but I don't see the importance in showing them to you guys. One of them did catch my eye though, and that's this picture. This picture is very clear to me. The red guard is Noelle, and we have the officer as well. In season 2 we get a clear image of Noelle's behavior. She keeps messing up with the system in the games. She's not a fan of the organ harvesting organization and wants to put a stop to that, but she keeps getting in the way of that. In season 2, in one of the scenes, we had some of the red guards attacking Noelle, threatening her simply for not following orders. She later then got called into the officer's office, where he could tell her not to disobey the rules again. In this scene we can speculate that she's up to something and she was trying to mess with the games, and then she got caught. They're both holding a gun in between them, fighting to the death. Someone said in the comments that he's ordering to kill the boat crew, and Noelle knew about this incident, so she had to step in so this wouldn't happen. I think the officer is still going to end up giving that order since Jun-ho later comes onto the island alone, so I believe the other people working with Jun-ho on the boat will sadly not make it to the island. I can't believe Netflix decided to release this clip. I'm honestly in disbelief. Some people in the audience are mad that this happened and thought it might have spoiled too much. But I think this is quite interesting though. I don't think they showed too much, but they showed just enough not to know the entire truth, but to grasp a small idea behind it. But I'm really glad I was able to get these clips soon and show you guys what's really going on. You already know I have to update you guys, but as soon as I get more leaks, I will definitely add them up together to give you guys more theory videos like this one. Season 3 is here only in 18 days and I'm definitely going to stream the countdown for you guys because you deserve that, and it will probably be a 10-hour stream again. But definitely let me know what other videos I should make for you guys. I always take your guys' ideas into consideration, you know that. But until then, thank you guys for watching, and I will put my recent video in the middle of the screen right now. If you want to check that out, you can. You most certainly can. It might even be a better video than this one. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out everyone, and take care. Goodbye. See you.